Hey, folks, welcome to Advisory. It might look and sound different because I am obviously not in my normal studio. I am at home filming this. Sometimes adults have homework too. You know, it's not as good of a camera and it might sound a little weird, but the positive side of this is that you get to meet mi perro, Shiner. What do you think? Oh, yeah. This is Shiner. He is my son, and he is a very good guy. And he'll just be chilling while we're talking about the things that we're going to talk about today, which are very exciting. What I wanted to do today is go through some of the many good things that are going on around this campus, and we're going to end with a promo for Into the Woods, the fall musical that is being put on by so many of your friends. So let's get into it. Well, this is certainly embarrassing, but my camera stopped working. So this segment is going to be a little bit more of an audio experience, but I am not going to let that stop me from telling you about all of the wonderful things that are going on in and around this campus in a segment that I lovingly call Dub T Dubs. First up on the list of dubs is the volleyball and football teams. Congratulations on a wonderful season for both teams. You guys made it to the playoffs, made historic victories, and you both made seasons that you can be proud of. Congratulations to volleyball and football. Dub T Dubs. Next up on the dubs, we've got basketball teams. Both men and women basketball teams are starting their seasons. Good luck to everyone there. Dub T Dubs. Next up, Mia Oliver ran fast and ran far at the state cross-country meet. Mia placed in the low 40s out of 150-plus runners. So congratulations, Mia, and thank you for representing the Longhorns so well.
Dub T Dubs.
Next up, swimming. Coach Jones tells us that the swim team is, quote, kicking some butt and taking names this season. The girls team recently placed 4th and the boys team placed 5th overall at a sprint meet in Fort Worth. They swam against some really fast teams and they are getting ready for the all-city meet in December and the district meet in January. So good luck to the swim team.
Dub T Dubs.
Our WT White Orchestra has recently done very well at the All-Region Orchestra Tryouts, where they competed against hundreds of students from DISD, Richardson ISD, Highland Park, and Irving. 3 of the 5 students who tried out placed in one of the region orchestras, which is awesome and hasn't happened in a few years. Juyoung Lim and Rafael Ruiz ranked 26th and 29th respectively out of 117 violinists. Eric Romero ranked 8 within 19 bassists that auditioned for the Honors Orchestra. Shouts out to those awesome musicians and their awesome director, Mr. Renhefo.
Dub T Dubs.
Speaking of awesome teachers, Mrs. Ross, the artist formerly known as Miss Hadley, just won our local WT White Teacher of the Year award after being nominated and voted in by her colleagues. Mrs. Ross constantly goes above and beyond for her students and her engineering programs, so well deserved. Thanks for being a part of what makes WT White great.
Dub T Dubs.
Dub T Dubs, more like Dub T Dance. Congrats to these dancers who won a spot in the All-City Dance Ensemble Showcase, which will be happening on Wednesday, January 17th, 2024, at the Winspear Opera House, which is very fancy and very fun. So make plans to go see them, and congrats to these dancers on their successful auditions.
Dub T Dubs.
And last but most certainly not least on my list is JROTC. The Longhorn Battalion a couple of weeks ago went to a competition at Skyline, and the male team are district champions in physical fitness, and the girls team placed 5th overall. So congrats to these folks as well. And that'll do it for our Dub T Dubs. I gotta tell you, we are some very successful people in this building. We just can't stop winning. If you would like to submit a Dub T Dub of your own, or if your club or activity does something really cool and for some reason I don't hear about it, then please email them to me at jachall@dallasisd.org. Okay, and the last thing that we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a promotional video for Into the Woods. It's the upcoming fall musical that's been a huge undertaking by the entire Fine Arts Department, and so make plans to go see it next week. To see what it's all about, I went to a rehearsal and talked to Miss Culinary. And here is that exclusive behind-the-scenes look. Shiner, before we go, do you have anything to say to the good people?
Dad, did you tell them to be good to yourselves and others yet?
No, I have not. Be good to yourself and others. Enjoy this promo for Into the Woods, and have a great weekend. Good job, buddy. Hello, everyone. I'm here with theater leader extraordinaire, Miss Culinary, and we are in the woods. We have gone into the woods. We are now here. And can you tell us a little bit more about the story of Into the Woods, what the musical is like?
Yeah, sure. So Into the Woods is music by Stephen Sondheim, and basically it's the emergence of 4 fairy tales. So you have Little Red Riding Hood, you have Rapunzel, you have Cinderella, and Jack and the Beanstalk. And so all 4 of these stories merge, and then it just becomes crazy and mixed up, and you have the baker and baker's wife that are kind of the through line of the story, and the baker's wife is trying to have a baby. They're both trying to have a child, and it's been taken by, like, the idea of even having a child has been taken by the witch, and so they're trying to get that, what they need back in order to have a baby by the end of the play, and she does in fact end up getting pregnant, so that's super exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
so
what the
exciting.
story is about.
Like, what has it taken to get this production together? Like, what are all the moving parts and pieces
Yeah.
and people?
So we are in fact doing what's called a junior version, and all that means is it's got all the same aspects of the regular version, but it's only about 1 hour and 10 minutes versus 2 hours. And so this show in and of itself, though, it is what's called a period piece, which means it's not set in today's time period. It's set from, like, I would say 1600, like 1500s, 1600s, 1700s.
Fairy
kind
tale
of.
time.
Yeah, fairy tale time periods. And so just crazy, lots of costumes. We had to put together big costume design. We have to have big set design because it has to feel like they're in the woods. We've got just amazing lighting. We had to have all this sound, all this music.
You've been working not just with the theater department, but also with
The whole
choir,
fine arts.
all fine arts, right? All
Yeah.
orchestra, choir, dance is going to be here
Yep.
represented. There's
All
a
4.
cow.
All 4.
There's a cow. It's really
It's
cool.
a puppet.
It's a puppet
Yeah,
cow.
so there's it's like a puppeteer.
Yeah. What more
Amaya
could you want?
is going to be yeah, so it's going to be incredible. But yes, please come. It's November 14th and 15th. It's going to be at 7 o'clock here in the auditorium, and we will be selling concessions. It is cash only, so please bring $10. You can purchase tickets at the door, and we hope to see you. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes. It's totally worth the $10. Like I said, you're going to get fight choreography, you're going to get singing, you're going to get dancing, you're going to get acting, and I think there's a stage kiss, and there's a tower, and there's just so many things. There's just so
There's a
many
tower,
things to see.
there's
So,
woods.
Yes, this is our biggest work here so far, probably in the past 8 years at WT White, and it's just absolutely extraordinary. We're very excited. So please come out and watch it.
Into the Woods premieres on the 14th,
November 14th.
November 14th and 15th. $10 at the door. We will see you there.